So play action with Carr. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Second down, Carr. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Sanborn. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal. Williams. He's got his big tight end. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Shaheed in motion. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 11. Carr. Throw right side to Olave. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, that's Olave. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, New Orleans.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Carr. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's got his big target, Everett. They'll mark him down, up 4-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Williams to the air once more. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Saints are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first, the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, he's got Allen. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He's got the big tight end, Everett, down the field. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it was their defense that led the way, forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today as those takeaways paved the way to victory. And that'll do it. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Throwing right away is Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Cooper going in motion. 4th down. Here's Allen. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
And he's going to take this all the way home. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. On play action, Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. to throw. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down. Now Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. So after one, it's the Lions who have the early. In motion, Shakir. He's got room to roam. And the Bills are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. In motion, Shakir. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he will take it in himself. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Matt Milano.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Allen. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this 2nd half. Coming up, both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Patrick motioning here. On play action. Goff. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Working free downfield. It is Williams. he will go all the way. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Play action. It's Allen. First down throw there is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll throw on first down with Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. One more time going up top with Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. From the gun, Josh Allen. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
In motion, Shakir. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up. Here's Allen. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it! And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. In motion, Shakir. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. In motion, Shakir. Now it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down. On play action, Allen. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Lions. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. play fake. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Goff to throw on first down. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Josh Allen on the bootleg. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Allen working from the pistol. A short throw caught by Kincaid. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Allen on third down. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try. Patrick motioning here. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken at the 5. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. Now Allen on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. 3rd and 9. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Now fair catch called for and taken, and that sets them up 8 out.